Hi, I'm Terry Newhard. I'm the Executive Director of NORWESCAP. NORWESCAP stands for the Northwest New Jersey Community Action Program, Incorporated. We started in 1964 as a community action agency. There's about 1,000 of us across the country, and we still operate today serving low-income folks and trying to move them away from poverty. Let me tell you about some of the basic numbers of the organization so you get a sense of the organization from kind of a 30,000 foot level. In no particular order, we see about 30 to 35,000 low-income people in a year. These are generally folks who make less than $15,000 a year. About 2% are on welfare. About 55% are working. And a lot of the folks we see are working. They're making $8 to $10 an hour. And in an area where the median income is up around $60,000, $70,000, it's tough to work and live here. And the balance are basically folks who are either retired or in disability. So some other numbers. We're in 6 counties. We started in Warren, Hunterdon, and Sussex in 1965. We expanded to Somerset and Morris in 1985. And in about 2007, we started to do work in Passaic. We have about 80 projects, and that can go up and down depending on the funding and the projects that we're working on. But we have a portfolio of services. There's 2 types of services that NORWESCAP provides. One are emergency services. Those are the traditional human services that people think about, in terms of helping people out in emergency. And then we have the other types of programs that are more self-sufficiency and overcoming poverty issues, in terms of asset building and getting back to work and getting career skills, those kinds of things, and building assets so that you have money to move along. The mission of the organization is very simple. There are only 6 words to it so that we can remember it. It's fighting poverty, creating opportunities, and changing lives. And the creating opportunities piece, we can't actually make a person change. We can only be the catalyst and try to provide some of those things to make it happen. And the last piece of that mission statement, changing lives. In the for-profit world, we measure, or they measure, whether they've made money. Well, we don't make money in the nonprofit world. But the only way we can tell is whether we've changed a condition or behavior for low-income people in terms of their lives. So that's how we measure the outcomes. Our budget, and whenever we make one of these films, it always changes. But currently, it's over $40 million. One of the things we're very proud of is we've always had a clean audit. In the 30 years that I've been part of this organization, we have had a clean audit every year, never a disallowed dollar or cost. One of the most amazing numbers related to the budget is that our administrative costs are less than 5%. Currently they're 4.7%, as indicated in our audit, done by an independent auditor. And most nonprofits range in the 12 to 20%. So for us to be under 5% is pretty amazing given the size of the organization. We have about 300 employees. On any particular day that can change. About 75% are full-time, about 25% are part-time. We have a very committed board of directors, and currently there are 18 positions representing the different counties that we operate in. There are 15 programs, 15 departments that operate in the area of nutrition and asset building, financial literacy, child development, Head Start, weatherizing homes, energy assistance, homeless prevention. We have a whole variety of programs under our portfolio. There are 15 main areas, and we're excited about those. There are about 26 locations, and that can change over the years, but currently there are 26 locations in the 6 counties, so there are many portals to come through. We have about 1,700 volunteers that provide about 78,000 hours of service to NORWESCAP. Additionally, we have the Retired Senior Volunteer Program that provides another couple 100,000 to the community. So we have a lot of folks involved in making this thing happen. Some of our programs would never work without volunteers. Particularly our food bank people think of all the time. That's really, we have staff there, but without the volunteers it would never happen. So we really invite you to look at NORWESCAP as a possible volunteer opportunity.